Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of November 11th. This is for Cancer. Cancer, we are fully in a Mercury retrograde at the moment, and that's going to be the main thing affecting us for the rest of Scorpio season, for the rest of November actually. So leading into Sagittarius season, the main event is this Mercury retrograde, and like I said, it's relatively chaotic. It will be moving back into Scorpio, I believe, next week. But know that, yeah, this one especially, you want to watch out for those communication, technology, transportation hiccups. We also have Jupiter going retrograde today. We don't feel the Jupiter retrograde as much as we would say a Mercury retrograde because Mercury is a lot closer than Jupiter. Jupiter is going to be retrograde until March. Jupiter rules over things like fortune, wisdom, prosperity. Think of Zeus, the god, and we're going to feel it however we do. It just won't be as prominent as, say, this Mercury retrograde, which will be affecting our daily habits. Mercury retrogrades don't have to be these big scary things. They're just a time to be more aware of our surroundings and what comes out of our mouths, basically. Yeah? Okay. So I'm using the Water Oracle deck to align us with, we do actually have a lot of Scorpio energy at the moment. Like a lot of the planets are in Scorpio, or will be by next week. So we're going to align with those waters, which you should have no problem as a fellow water sign. And the spread is for your mind, body, and spirit. What will nourish it this week? All right. And so for your mind, Cancer, we have King Tide, plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. So Cancer, for your mind, you want your mind to be receptive and open and flexible. So anywhere that your mind is rigid and this is how it has to be, this is what this Mercury retrograde is really going to open up for you. It's aligning with that Jupiter of prosperity, but you can't be receptive to life if you've already closed off a lot of pathways of it. One thing that happens as we get older is like we get more, this is how the world works, it has to be this way. Whereas when we're kids, we're a lot more open to the possibilities. And that's what it's asking you to do, Cancer, is to reopen to the possibilities of what is there for you in life. Yeah, because then your body, what's going to help your body? What's going to help your body at this time? Birth mysteries. What are you being called to create? And so your body might be literally asking to create a baby, but babies don't necessarily have to be, we're not giving a literal birth. It could be birthing just a new lifestyle. It could be birthing a project, something you want to put out into the world. You could be birthing a new home for yourself. You could be calling in a house. So what is it that your body is longing for? Our bodies are really good indicators of, our needs. They let us know when we're hungry, we're tired. So they also can be an indicator for, there's something new I want to create. Like I was saying to the last sign, because like Gemini, I got this card in a different space. I just want to birth a more regular yoga practice again. So there's that. So what are you being called to birth at this time? Yeah? Okay. Oh, hello. Hi. Okay. So last one. For your spirit. Beneath the surface, what's really driving you? True motives breaking free. So Cancer. Really, if there's been stuff happening in your life, you've got to dive deeper into what are your intentions? What is it that's really driving you at this time? Beneath the surface, in the other sense that I was talking about to the last sign who got this card, was, if you're getting a gut reaction to something, Like our guts are some of the fastest ways that we can, if we want to do something, it's a mm-hmm or a mm. So what is that for you? And so your spirit is, it works a lot faster than your body or your mind. It is a yes or a no. And so what is driving your motives beneath the surface? And, break free of whatever is suppressing you. Break free of, if you have been stuck in a rut for a period of time, then you have to figure out the real motives beneath the surface. I was talking to a Cancer one time, and at least this Cancer is very, aware of their needs of being like the planet that everything in their life orbits around. And when people aren't fully 100% giving that attention, then that completely breaks them down. But like underneath, what is the insecurity that's pushing that motivation of needing to be the like gravitational pull for everybody else? And there's this seed of loneliness. That's what needs to be addressed versus like, oh, nitpicking at other things. So Cancer, you need to be honest with your motives and what is driving you in life. And once you can find those keys that are driving things, then you can create the life that you want and, be this king tide. So Cancer, really, the root of this reading is saying that you need to find out your real drive, your real personal motive before anything can ripple out and work in your life. Yeah? All right, well, that's what I have for you, Cancer. Happy Scorpio season, and I'll see you next week. Bye.